What's cracker lacking, cuz? How's everyone doing today? Are you so super fabulous? I got shit in the corners of my mouth. Hey, my name's Sirena. Welcome. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my channel. Which is more or less like my world. This is where I live with you. Hello. I'm going to be sharing a song by Dio, Ronnie James Dio. It's called Rainbow in the Dark. So that will be in the title. Most likely. Will we? This guy Kelly I used to know, he passed away some time ago. He would always do that. Will we? So thank you, Kelly, for being here. My brother's here. What is that, velvet? Alright, so the rainbow in the dark. Yeah, of course it's going to be the lyric video. So I shot a video last night. It had to do with rainbows again, also. And there's something coming out about, thank you, the fifth dimension, right? The fifth dimension in the color blue. Sapphire, lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. There's always a scribe. There's always a scribe to take account, to write down. Interesting. Why that's coming out. The one to tell the tale. Where's that scribe now? I'm hearing it can't be written on papyrus. What is a papyrus? Is that a thing? Let me write that down. Anyway, how do you spell that? Papyrus. Oh, I'll figure it out. Poppy. It's Pappy. So being the rainbow warrior, the rainbow 24. Jeff Gordon was the rainbow warrior. That's funny. So, what's up, Jeff? Sapphire, lapis lazuli, the blue flame. The blue flame. I just got a notification, and I just got, Yeshua. Is he the blue flame? An interdimensional being that traveled. I watched something on Sophia Christ. Well, my granddaughter's name is Sophia Hell. And she's something grand. When you know, you know. The new angels, right? The children being born. Let one walk among them. Wow. Okay. I'm getting chills all over. So we're about to go into a full channel. So wow. Let one walk among them. So, I've been getting into this. The Anunnaki have been coming up a lot to me. Really find it interesting. why that's coming up. And the dream that I had with that being that came to me in my dream just popped up in my face. It said, your life is in danger. Watch out for the windows. Something about windows and showed me that the people around me are not who they seem, right? It's like they're wearing different flesh, like human. Oh, wow. Okay, that didn't come through like that before, but they're not what they seem. Hidden agendas, hidden motives, but they look one way to you, but that's not who they are. Wow. That's pretty fucking cool, isn't it? I know, your teeth are probably brown from fucking coffee. Damn it. We'll brush them. That's whatever. I'm hearing, who could worry about teeth at a time like this? Well, to be able to eat fresh fruit and vegetables. Guess you could always have someone else chew it up for you and spit it in your mouth like a little baby bird. I don't know. When we're channeling, shit just comes out. So just, there's a little bit of something for everybody in here. Come along. Back to the rainbow in the dark. I gotta write that down because that's gonna be the thumbnail. You've been lost on your own, like a rainbow in the dark. The darkness, the demons, the witch bearers, B-E-A-R-E-R-S. What does that mean? Witch bearers. Nobody gives a fuck about no witches, dude. I'm just telling you. I mean, some people do, but why? I always put witches. I mean, why? Huh. Interesting. So I wrote witches with an E-S, and then I only took the S off. So is that even a word? I don't know if that's how you spell papyrus, but that's... It used to be a really great speller until I got phones, and then I swipe, and then it does everything for me. Now I can't spell anymore. That's a message for somebody, but which with an E? The old English way of doing it. I'm hearing old English, and they showed me old English. Written in old English. You know, calligraphy type. The old English calligraphy. And the old has an E at the end. So there's something about the E. They dropped the E. Why? What's the E? What's the E? And I heard, what sound does that make? I love when all this crazy shit, wild, fantastical shit comes through. Don't fear the night. You rule the night, I'm hearing. You rule the night and the day. Of course, this is not for everyone, is it? Or is it? So, this being that came to me was white, with white hair, okay? A bigger chin, but it's tattooed, okay? They're here. Anyway, all I saw was the face. By the face, I couldn't tell the size, right? I don't know why this matters at all, but there's no, like, they're not big, huge, tall. They look just like a human, except for the tattoos and the big fucking chin. It was reminding me of the chin from, is it Thor? Guardians of the Galaxy, I think. I don't know, I'll have to find it. Where, he's the destroyer guy and he's huge. And he's got a big fucking chin. Big face, of course, but a big chin. A chin kind of like that, but pure white. These beings are white. In nature, I heard in nature, that's weird, but so they're white. The Guardians. It is written somewhere, whether it's true or not. When I said whether it's true or not, I heard the evidence is all around us. It's being uncovered, unburied. The origins, the beings, the what you are, why Jesus came, Yeshua, interdimensional being, learning, becoming human. Was that Thoth? Thoth? Is it Thoth or Thoth? The Atlantean priest king. One who assisted in the creating of the humans you see before you now. Walking amongst us, those that prove themselves well, 1, 2, 3, 4, those that prove themselves, it was 11:44 when I went to shoot this video. Excuse me, confirmation burp. There's so much we want to tell you, but you guys don't listen. Nobody wants to listen to the words I have to say. That's a shame. That's a shame. It's not me. So as soon as you get past that, and you can listen, I'm getting chills all over, and you can listen to the messages that come through, then hey, you might learn yourself something. It's not you're learning anything, it's waking things up in you. Things you already know. You're not crazy. Well, some of you motherfuckers are. Your ascension hasn't happened yet because when you ascend, you will leave your human. Maybe. Ascend while you're in your human. Ascension, descension. The 7 gates, the 7 sisters, the 7 planets, the alignment, the annihilation of the earth plane, because earth is a beautiful place and you fucking humans are destroying it with your fucking ways, your power and your greed. But there's some of us who are all about love. Yes, we follow Enki. And Nana. And Nana had a twin, did she not? Is it written? I don't know. The rose. The Merkaba. There's power in the vessel. Lapis lazuli keeps coming up, so work with that. What's the violet flame? Is that the 7th one? Wait. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. It's the 6th. What's the 7th? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I don't know. Anyway, God, I don't know the rainbow colors. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck right now? So, I don't know. I got channeled. God, this is probably 2018. 2018, maybe? Yeah. Probably 2018. The white flame. The purity, the white flame, the Christ consciousness, perhaps. I don't know. I've been attuned to Saint Germain. He's the violet flame. Wouldn't violet be your crown? Here in indigo. Indigo would be the eye. Eye? All I'm going to say is when a fucking giant or whatever comes up out of the ground, or however they're going to come, fucking done. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to envision in my head, in my mind's eye, the vision that I was given. And those of you that, I think we all have the ability, but those of you that, I don't know. I wonder who will actually see the vision. If you could pick up on it, then you'll see what I see. Can you see what I see? Timelines. There's something about this rainbow in the dark, though. You know, you command it, all of it. Embrace. Fear not. I'm getting, fear is how they can attack you. Wish you would. The essences. Oh, yeah. Pictures. Capture energy. Part of your energy's in that picture. That's why they'll take a picture and they'll bury it. That's why they take a picture and they put it in the freezer. People do this shit. Isn't that fucking absurd? That's why they'll take a picture. They'll bury it, I guess. I'm seeing like a little doll with like a little face cut out, and it's like your face. Voodoo dolls. I'm fucking stupid. Yes, I'm hearing there are voodoo priests and priestesses, perhaps. I heard priest. So, there's a voodoo priest trying to run amok that have unalived people. Their calling of the blah, 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 that's all part of it. It's all part of it, though. Just Alan Watts. I was watching something and he was saying something about what Alan Watts had said. Something about like, thinking of us as imagining being the light, the mother. And with thoughts and forces bringing it together, separating the two. But, and everyone being that particle, that spark of the same thing, living out every possible thing there is to make its way back home. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. If somebody knows anything about what I'm talking about, Alan Watts was the shit, bro. And I love his fucking voice. So that's from the 70s. So I think it was from a 1970 lecture or something he was speaking about. Please, if anyone knows what I'm talking, can get the gist of it, or knows, saying that we're all basically just God imagining itself into other things, into everything. God, the source, the creation of all itself, because, when the Anunnaki, so they say, came here, there was already beings here. And it kind of, what's crazy is I didn't believe that we evolved from ape-like creatures, but they're saying that the ape-like creatures were here already. And then, they created human. And they had to keep creating and keep creating and keep creating and keep creating until they got it right. But it was an Anunnaki that had to carry these embryos. Because they didn't come out quite right when they were given to the bipedal feminines, the women. What was her name? Minor Shiga or something like that? Maybe not. That could be another one of them. But anyway. She carried them. First male child, they made 7. Then they called 7 women, or the concubine, I believe. Or no, the healers. 7 women to make 7 females for the 7 males, so they can copulate and make these slaves. So they didn't have to do the work anymore. So they didn't have to labor getting the gold to save their planet. It's kind of like the Watcher's story, as well. The floods, all of it, it's all just been on repeat. And it keeps going. I'm getting chills, and it keeps going and going. This is going to be a fire world. Children of the light. But the dark has no power over you. You can command it. Call it by its name. Facing your fears, that's why the fear-mongering is so huge. Not only do they feed off of it, like they would feed on your flesh, they feed off of your energy, these vampires, and flesh, and blood. Your water, your life essence, the living waters. earlier when I was talking about my dream and how that being came to me, Neheim, okay. Evidently that's probably the name. Interesting. Anyway. Neheim. About the windows. I started watching the movie Skyline last night, and I stopped watching it because I just was like, whatever. When the blue line lights were coming down, stay away from the window, right? So that has something to do with it. You could take bits and pieces of all kinds of things, and it can be a thing. But I keep getting, you're the rainbow in the dark. You carry with you all the energies, I'm hearing, of the 7 realms, dimensions. 7. Of the time of the alignment. Anyway. You're all gonna die. Sorry. That's why you have to free yourself from your captors, which is your own self, and you're human. Because even though you have the worship gene, Enki did a solid to where we could turn that off and know the truth. Listen to the words Yeshua spoke. Why do you think they wanted to take the woman out? Mary Magdalene, Sophia the Christ. The interdimensional traveler was Yeshua. The feminine to his masculine. The nurturer, the mother. There has to be a mother. More powerful than the Anunnaki who made you themselves. Hello. You're the rainbow in the dark. Your brilliance, I heard, is needed. There's no need to worry. If you're poisoned, will you die? I don't know that. If they put spells on your food, will it affect you? Most likely. Can you reverse it? Don't know. I'm not a witch. Witches have to use spells and incantations. They want to be like you so bad because you don't have to do any of that. You just think it. You just are. It just... Oh. All of the... I'm getting like all these energies behind you. They're like... You have an entourage. You have an entourage. And it keeps growing and growing and growing. The more you ascend, the beings have always been around you. They will remove things. You're on the narrow. You're on the narrow. You've done all your different, show me like lightning strikes, like if lightning hits the ground, like electricity or whatever, how it crackles out. Those are the paths of your lives, right? You're narrowing it down to the narrow path. Where you too can maybe walk the halls of a mentee. They're showing me the halls of a mentee of being, where the like the leaders are. I don't know, but they're just showing me, call it Akashic Records, like you could get into that, like you will be shown. Or you have. Pick a door, pick a portal. You could be anywhere you want to be. Your soul goes places you're not even aware of. But you want to be aware, don't you? Or do you? Do the work, I guess. Turn off your worship gene or whatever. Particle, whatever that's in your DNA. And the law of one, baby. We've always just been I've always looked at it that way. When I was younger, it was always like, we're like ants in ant farms. Like in a dome, like we're just creatures, things that were created and watched over. Like a pet in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. You're the rainbow in the dark. You're learning to live like Jesus, like Yeshua, whatever, spoke about thine eye being single and the light of the body. Any spark of light, dark does not exist. When you embrace and are no longer afraid of the darkness, call them demons, call them blah, blah. When you're no longer afraid and you face it face to face, there's no power. I love you guys. Namaste. Peace.